All right, welcome back. We are ready for our sixth and final portion of the Firebase tutorial. In this one, we are going to get it so that when our app loads up, instead of showing the default here, then it's going to show our saved user photo. So let's go into our view did load. And let's first grab the current user as we have done. And as I said, this probably should have been its own thing and we should have had a separate class. So we will get current user equals auth.auth.current user.uid. So now that is safely unwrapped. And now we can observe the value for profile image URL right here. So let's observe that. So we can do database.ref.child, and this was under users. Next child is current user, and then we can observe single event of type dot value. This will be a snapshot. And we want to observe the snapshot dot so we will do like if let dictionary equals snapshot dot value, and then we can get let URL equals dictionary and this will be profile image URL. So let me make sure I spell that right. Profile, capital I, capital URL. Great. So you can see this says type any has no subscript members, so we have to do as ns dictionary to convert that. And you know what? Let's see. This should be an optional. Great. This may not exist. Okay, not every user is going to have saved an image. So let's just go ahead and do a guard here and break it off if we don't find anything under profile image URL. All right, great. URL is actually going to be a, let's see, as string. Can we do that? Great. It's going to be of type string. So I actually want to change the name of this to a URL string, and then I will do the actual URL will be let URL equals URL from a string URL string. Is this optional? It sure is. More guards. Okay, just safely unwrapping everything. And now that we have this URL, we have to download the image using a URL session. So we will do let download task equals URL session dot shared dot download task. And I don't think I wanted that one, so let me see. Download task. I want a data task with a URL completion handler and data. So there's a data task with a URL and with a URL request. I want the data task, okay, with the URL. So our URL comes from right there, URL. And then we are going to have double click here, and we get to fill in data, response, error. And like always, when we have these closures, we will do if error is not equal to nil, just print out that error. And otherwise, we can do something with our data. So we're going to get this data back from the completion handler, and we can do let image data equals, actually, we will just do let profile image equals UI image, and we can give this a data constructor, and the data we pass in will just be the data from the download task. And our last step will be self.profileImageView.image equals profile image. And again, we probably have to promise that that's there. I'm getting lazy with my guardelets. I'm just putting exclamation points everywhere because it's getting to be too much. Oh, let me pause that. I forgot. This doesn't, unlike our other calls, this one doesn't start on its own. So let's do download task.resume to get that started. Let me show you the error that we're going to get with this line. So here we go. And there we go. So you can see a purple error, and you got a lot going on here down in the debugger, and it says UI image view.image must be used from main thread only. So let's stop this. So there's some threading going on. This download task is happening in the background, and so Xcode is unhappy because we shouldn't be updating the profile image view. I guess from a background thread is the best I can understand it. So we just have to go dispatch queue.main.async. Okay, so now we have this asynchronous update, and if we just cut and put this in the dispatch queue.main.async, now I don't think Xcode will be unhappy with us for how we are doing this. So here we go, and there you go. You can see it takes a moment for it to download. We could have a better user experience there, but just some really cool stuff. So let's see if we change this. I'll change it to the flowers. I'll even edit the photo a little bit, choose. It'll automatically update. You can see it printing out the status of the upload. And now when I jump back in here, I should get flowers eventually. Boom. There you go. Pretty awesome stuff. So again, getting more and more complicated. This download task is a bit complex, but just awesome stuff that we can do. You can only go even deeper from here. There's tons of cool functionality that's possible using Firebase, auth, database storage, cloud functions. Just a really powerful program. Hope you enjoyed.